What's up, y'all? I'm doing it again. Wasting money. I've been watching this for sale local to me for over a month, and he's kept going down and going down on the price. So I told him 200 cash, and he took it. He started at 750 and he went down to like 550, then 350, and I told him 200 cash and he took it. And it's a MTD Pro 1448 dual hydro. This makes the third walk behind that I've owned. The first one ever to be hydrostatic. But what they done is the original motor was blowed up, so they got this off of a zero turn and put on here, and didn't know how to wire it, so they took the entire wiring harness from a mower and stuck on it. So it's got one hell of a bird's nest in there, and I don't even know where the key switch for this thing is, if there even is one. And it's electronic fuel management engine. I have never worked on one of these things and don't particularly want to even try. I'm probably just going to take this motor off and sell it as is for $100 and strip the wiring out of it, put a different engine on it, and be done with it. But he said some wires somewhere. He didn't have a battery even on it. He jumped it off, and some wires of some sort touched somewhere and shorted out, and it ain't ever run since. So I don't know what that means or what happened. I don't really care, because I know how to wire something up to make it work. Hopefully the original harness is actually still functional, but if it ain't, I don't really care, because I can wire up a tether switch if I want any kind of a safety switch. I can wire up a tether switch to it and be good to go. So, like I say, dual hydro, not overly rusty. I mean, it's just got your typical peel and paint. Front wheels, this one might hold air, I don't know. Well, no, it don't. But just your typical old used walk behind problems. I've been through this on all three of them, on the first two I've ever had. This one ain't no different, but hour meter I'm sure don't work unless the engine's running. But oh, that's neat. Okay, so I got a safety switch right there. But anyway, look, not even like oil stains or nothing. I think this thing is clean. I'm sure all these linkages and shit is going to have to need a lot of adjusting, but overall it looks to be pretty clean. It wouldn't be nothing for me to get this thing fixed to where it could work anyway. But I just picked this up just a few minutes ago. Actually, I just got to the house. But it's got a single wheel Velke with it, and as you can see, it is pretty well thoroughly trashed. Really about the only bad part is this cover, but I've not looked into it and don't know if I will or not. I'll probably just give it to my helper or something there. He's got to walk behind too. But I don't know if I'll even fool with it or not. But I don't know if I probably won't put a whole lot of money into that thing. I'll probably just get it to where it's usable and flip it. But I might keep it, who knows. But as you can see, I've done a little organizing. Got some shelves to put my blowers on to get them up out of the floor for my handheld and my extra weed eaters. I gave the old Red Max to my helper because I owed him a little bit of money where he worked on trade trying to buy this off of me, and he ain't ever been able to do it. But anyway, so we're even. But probably gonna get rid of the Echo next. I kind of like the Echo, but it's way too weak. Anyway, I've talked about that before. But I've been piddling around the shop. I've got this thing, changed the hydros, changed the engine oil, changed the blades. I've done all kinds of stuff, so it's ready to go for next season. Here in a minute, I'm going to put some Loctite on that bolt and nut right there on for my grass flap, see if it'll stay in place. I'm going to try and whoosh this thing. Then I got to disassemble this and clean it out really, really good and put a new dust cap on it and pack it back full of grease. Because I don't like that being open like that. It'll eventually make it wear out faster. But y'all have done seen this now, so I'll talk about it. This is a DK Power direct drive stump grinder. And I'm not going to pull it out because y'all can look them up. I don't feel like pulling that big heavy son of a bitch out. Anyway, I found that for sale about an hour and a half away for $800. And I've never found a used stump grinder like that for that cheap. Because brand new, they're about $1,900, and everybody that gets one and tries to sell it used, I've never seen one for less than $1,200, which that's what the guy originally had listed for. It was only up for about a week, and he came down on the price. But I jumped on it when he got down to $800, because I believe that I could fairly easily flip it if I wanted to, which I probably will, because it is a pain in the ass to use. And that rubber flap underneath there is the biggest reason why. It's very stiff, it won't hardly move, and it's so low to the ground you pick up on the front end to move the thing and it drags the ground and makes it a bitch to move. But I've already used it on a stump. I'll show you all here in a minute, but I've got another stump I'm going to try and use it on. And I've got one customer I'm trying to upsell stump grinding for, and I doubt they're going to go for it, which is kind of ridiculous really. I think they ought to do it, but we all think that about our customers, that they ought to do stuff and they won't because they're too cheap. I'm getting tired of cheap people around here trying to do lawn care, but anyway, that's a whole nother topic. But I'll go and show y'all the stump real quick. This thing's getting pretty low on battery, and I'll pretty much wrap up the video. So here's the stump I ground, and it is below grade. It's been leveled off. The shavings and stuff have, but put a little bit of dirt in it, pack it down, sow it in grass, it should be good to go. Right down there is the other stump, and whenever I tackle it, I'm going to try to cut it off some more, lower to the ground. I think that'd be my best bet. It's a walnut stump. I'm going to try and cut it off a little bit more. Because like I said, it's a pain in the ass trying to work that thing. But so that's the stuff I've been spending money on. Like I say, I believe I could flip them both for profit if I wanted to, but this time of year I always want to have a little project of some sort around. It seems like I gotta get that tractor in there fixed and gone too. But I've got everything pretty much winterized. I'm gonna winterize the pressure washer once I get the mower washed. But then my next project is going to be in that room. I'm going to clean up, straighten up. Had some grass seed in there, and rats got in it, so it's everywhere. Try and vacuum it up and save as much of it as I can. That saw, I'm taking it, putting it in the shop. It needs new gas lines, and I don't feel like fooling with it myself. But other than that, that's about it. I got the trailer out of the shop, as y'all seen, so I can have room in here for the winter, because I don't need trailer in here and load it down. Ain't no need of it. You can see that hitch right there. That's a B&W toe and stow 7-inch drop hitch. 7-inch drop or 7-inch raise, however you got it, you know, set up as, flipped over or whatever. I got that for the Ram, so whenever I start towing, it has plenty of drop to tow my little trailer, and will work good for whatever trailers I may get in the future. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I've been pedaling, getting everything straightened up. Seems like that's all I do in the wintertime is get everything, all the clutter gone from the summer, out of the garage to the storeroom. But anyhow, that's what I got going on. I'll see y'all later.